All right, we're checking out today's front page stories in some of the papers as captured by myjoyonline.com. So here we go with what the graphic is reporting today. Filmmakers scare Spintex road users, and a movie crew of 11 was arrested yesterday for allegedly causing fear and panic during the shooting of a television series on the Spintex road here in Accra. Very interesting. Korle Bu CEO board chair apologizes to court. So the CEO of the Korle Bu Teaching Hospital and two others have purged themselves of contempt charges by withdrawing a letter terminating the appointment of the hospital's head of accounting. Detail of this we brought you in the AM News. Parliament approved requests for $1.5 million Eurobond. So Parliament has approved the request by the government to raise $1.5 billion from the Eurobond market to support the 2015 from the European bond market to support the 2015 budget and refinance domestic and external debts. Also, Jones Atuquefio goes home today. Some of Ghana's eminent football stars, retired and active coaches, administrators, government officials and supporters of the two traditional clubs of Accra, Hartswick and Great Olympics are expected to pay their last respect to the late Sir Cecil Jones Atuquefio, whose mortal remains will lie in state at the forecourts of the State House this morning before interment later in the day at the Awudome Cemetery. He was a great man indeed. The Daily Guide, 80 richest Ghanaians named, and this list came out yesterday. I'll be telling you some of the people named in this list. A list supposedly naming the 80 richest people in Ghana is out and sending shockwaves and igniting a fresh debate about the net worth of some popular Ghanaians. All right, Ruby Cocaine Power floors BNI, and the paper reports that an Accra Circuit Court has ordered the Bureau of National Investigations to release a vehicle in its custody to Sadalia Nuhu, one of the 6 persons freed in connection with the exportation of 12.5 kilograms of cocaine to the United Kingdom by convicted Nayeli Ametepe, aka Ruby Adijemfi. Also, MPs OK 1.5 Eurobond, $1.5 million Eurobond. The General Telegraph says top bankers jailed for stealing. So an Accra Circuit Court presided over by His Lordship Justice Francis Obri on Wednesday sentenced Samuel Otumfo, a former head of operations at Access Bank, to a year's imprisonment for stealing a huge sum of money, 809,611.24 Ghana cedis belonging to the bank. Ayariga sells in New York. This story says that Minister of Environment, Science and Technology and Innovation, Mahama Ayariga, has urged Ghanaians abroad to vigorously promote the beauty and elegance of their traditional wares to become the preferred brands internationally. The headline sounds like he's physically selling on the streets of New York. But the BNFT says EU lifts ban on local airlines. Also, Power Minister warns Tamale youth against vandalism. So these are some of the headlines as captured by myjoyonline.com. But let's get to the news portal itself, myjoyonline.com. There's this story which is making waves here. Right Reverend Asante rejects heralds, and the story is just coming up. Herald's half-hearted apology threatens legal action. So the chairman of the National Peace Council, Most Reverend Professor Emmanuel Asante, is considering legal action against the Herald newspaper for defamation after the paper linked him to an NPP meeting. Apparently, the man was not even in the country. All right, let's quickly see what the daily, thegraphic.com.gh is also reporting. Police nab suspected robber. Supreme Court dismisses appeal. Awards 10,000 Ghana cedis cost in Winneba chieftaincy disputes. Korle Bu CEO board chair apologizes to court. Withdraw dismissal letter. Sale of SIC assets on hold. That's also another story here. Quickly and finally, what CTFM Online is reporting, that's if it's able to come up. And then, okay, so June 3 disaster victims to receive cash handouts from today. Mahama's brother using state asset for personal gains. That's also another story right there on the website. Okay, so I guess that will be it for what the newspaper, some of the newspapers and some of the news portals are reporting. I'll make way for Kwame Jumai now. There was this story that captured my attention on the BBC website. It says Ghana's Mensa joins Atletico Madrid. Kwame will tell us which of the Mensas is capable of joining Atletico Madrid. It's sports up next here on the AM show. Please stay with us.